It's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent, but some ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy Big Cali, and this is Big Cali World, man. Episode 4, man. Feeling good, feeling great.
Yes, sir.
Another one. Cast one, of course, here, man. Thank you. We're here at Element Recording Studios in Pomona, man. Productive Culture. Also used to be worldwide. Thank you. What's up, Cass? How you doing, player?
Chilling. What up?
He, of course, playing all the slaps, man. And, you know, we got another special guest.
Appreciate it.
Familiar to most.
Right.
Might be new to some. And that's the point of this.
Right, exactly. I hope I am, so you get to peep me for the first time. Yeah. For sure.
Rapper, producer.
Yes.
Fucking, I'm going to say actor. Because this nigga
wow.
be making real-ass films over here. We gonna talk about your
all
visuals, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Nick fucking D's is in the motherfucking house, man.
Yes, sir. Nicky D's, a.k.a. Young Diesel. a.k.a.
Let these niggas know.
A.k.a. Uptown's finest. You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Oh, yeah, I like
Finest,
that.
you know
Uptown's finest, man.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to Murder, Uptown Murder. I see y'all, man.
Yes.
Eastside was good.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. All sides, all sides, west
All
side,
sides.
south. No, all
All
right,
of
let's just get it in now.
Yeah.
All y'all, hi. What's up? We
the
love
entire
you.
city.
Entire city, we love you.
Yeah. If you went to one of the 5 high schools in
Yeah, you went to
Mobile,
one of
you
the
good.
5. We
You know
fuck
what I'm
with
saying?
you. Well, you went to Canyon, right?
I went to Canyon. Yes. I'm a cougar, for sure.
I went to Valley.
That's cool.
See,
I went
already-
to Palm, so it's
Oh,
cool.
you went to Palm?
So check this out. I went to Honey Hollow over there by Canyon.
I know about Honey Hollow.
And then I went to Palm. So,
Wait, why'd you go to Honey Hollow? Why you didn't go to Cloverdale?
No, I live by Honey Hollow.
Oh, you
But
live
the
by-
boundaries sent me to Palm. So I took
okay.
the school bus to school.
Oh, you're one of them niggas that took the bus? I had to walk.
The bus. So I mean, I had to walk too.
I had to walk.
No, this is back when Ironwood wasn't paved.
Oh,
So
shit.
I had to
Oh,
walk too,
shit.
a little, not
That's
as
real
much.
OG.
But yeah, that's
no,
crazy.
that's real OG in the murder.
So yeah, I went to Palm. So most of my friends, once I went back to Canyon,
Right.
I kind of had to reintroduce myself to everybody I went to Honey Hollow with, because some of them went to Vista.
Got
Vista
you.
Heights. So when I would go to the Canyon Valley football games, I'll sit on your side, because I knew
I'm
more
about to
people.
say, I seen you when we were in high
Yeah.
school. I remember seeing you. What year you graduated?
11.
You graduated 11. I graduated 2007, so you had to be...
I came up to some games before I went to high school.
I'm about to say, I seen you when I was at
And I
least
know
a
you
junior
probably
and
went up.
senior.
You probably was at some games after. Just it was a lit.
Were you
rivalry.
around during the 12th man era of
Yes,
the murder?
Yes.
You said yes.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember?
Yeah, I went like one time, but I know, bro. I'm a Murder Val baby, like for real. I know anything you talk about, I'm gonna know it. for
Best
sure.
burger place in the murder right now. Go.
right now.
Right now, best burger place in the murder. That you last, fuck that. Growing up, what was your favorite burger?
Paris Burger. Period. But it's not what it used to be. I've heard. But you can ask me and Lil Jeff and Zazu will go to Paris Burger and
Shout out Lil Jeff, shout out Prince Jeffrey, shout out Zazu.
Straight up. We'll go there and get a side of ranch with the burger. That was it. You get the fries, the burger, and a side of ranch. They charge, the ranch was so fire, they charged like 45 cents.
Hey, I remember I used to, I had it was like the little Mexican shawty that used to work the register. I used to talk to her. I used to flirt with her all the time just to get the free ranch.
Right. Oh, she
Yeah,
was
I
plugging
flirted
me.
for the free ranch.
See, we was settling. We was like, hey, this shit's so fire. We gonna get it.
I went in, I was like, hey, look, shawty, look. First off, how you doing today?
Right.
That's how I start off everything. Like, first off, how you
This
doing
is why
today?
I need you around, bro.
See?
And shit like that. Because, you know what I'm saying?
I came in high and she blessed
Right.
me with the free ranch, but nah, it kind of went to the reason why I got to 481 pounds at one point.
Right.
So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess I
yeah.
shouldn't have been pimping out the ranch.
It's all good. I was big myself, so we've all been there.
Hey, bro, you do, man. What'd you
Yeah.
do? Like,
Honestly, look, a lot of people ask, and there's
you
not
were
really,
bigger at one point, bro.
I was literally 100 pounds bigger than I am today.
Damn.
So
How long ago?
Probably like 2012 is when I started getting on it to lose it.
Damn.
So, you know, I would lose like 30, 40 at a time and put 20 back on. Then do
Of course.
It again, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I finally got down to like 140-ish, somewhere around there.
What
and
did you
then
do?
I just been, first and foremost, diet, for sure. But like, I tell people, like, you don't have to do an extreme diet. You just have to watch your portions, and then also like cut out certain things. Like, okay, you in the mood for a burger, like don't get cheese. That's how you start.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that, and working out. for sure.
Yeah.
Working out was what I did like heavily at first, and I wasn't getting results as fast as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Me and Marshall will go to the March Air Force Base and use their gym.
How'd y'all jug the March Air Force Base shit?
Military
Yeah,
ID. It's not we wasn't jugging, but kind
In
of.
my eyes, y'all was jugging the fucking.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Y'all used the government issue gym, the G13 classified machine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight, man.
And we'll go up there, and I wasn't seeing the results as fast as I wanted to. So I remember we would go eat afterwards, and he'd be like, "Hey, man, you don't like." I remember one time we went to Chick-fil-A, and I put Chick-fil-A sauce on all of everything.
Of course.
And he was like, "Bro, no sauce this time." And I was like, "Why?"
That was deep to you.
Like, why?
Wait, what?
What you mean?
Motherfucker, for what?
We could have went up the block if I'm not gonna get the sauce.
Exactly.
Have
you tried the Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Yes, I have.
Is it better than Chick-fil-A?
It's the same. They're both fire. It's the same.
Would you wait 30 minutes to get?
No, because I went literally the first look. All right, so the first day that it came out or whatever, or they start advertising it, I seen a picture of it and I was like, okay, it looks solid. I'm gonna go try it before it became the hype right now. And I ate it and I was like, dang, that was good. And I went back for the second one, then like a couple days later or whatever, and that one was better. So I was like, okay, they figuring it out.
I love you knew the regimen. You started noticing the recipe was getting better and better.
Yeah, like I just noticed my second one was more enjoyable for sure.
Oh man, so, but nah, man. I love we just went on a little tirade right now. But nah, real talk. Reason I was bringing you on there too. When I was listening to your music, I saw the Stop Playing freestyle.
Right.
You fucking like. First off, if niggas don't know, I kind of went into this. My nigga Nicky D is a rapper, bro. When I say not just a rapper, he's a real lyricist, bro.
Yeah.
Real hip hop. Are you hearing me on the camera? Real rap, bro. This nigga don't make that boom bap bullshit. No, he really raps. He has something he's saying, bro, and he raps the murder to the fullest.
Yeah, there's no point in trying to act like I'm from somewhere else.
Exactly.
Like,
you could have.
I could have.
You could have
a bunch of times.
You could have took that route. A lot of people do.
Nah, I don't.
But and I was gonna ask you. First off, congratulations on the Stop Playing freestyle.
Thank you.
That shit hard. And throughout it, it was a real solid tone of you talking about Moreno Valley a lot.
Yeah.
And that's throughout your music.
I touch on things, because that's what I'm drawing from. And the thing is, even though like those are experiences, like as far as like the people and where it took place and stuff like that's exclusive to us, the sentiment and what actually happened, like the message you get from stuff like that, everyone can relate to that. So that's why I figured out like in my music, like I have to touch on my experiences. Whether you don't know what place or person I'm talking about, you'll understand the context of what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So it's gonna win either way.
What does Moreno Valley mean to you, man?
Everything,
in your words.
Everything.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that, man. I love the murder, man. It's home, bro. It built us, man.
Definitely.
It did. Like,
definitely.
We ran together. That's what's tight about it. If people don't know, like, we ran together in the same circles. Mm-hmm. We always was about to work together. Mm-hmm. It just never all the way worked out. But I think that was just how God had it. Because even back then, in that time of my life, I was in a way different headspace.
Yeah,
bro.
all of us. Everyone.
Way different. For sure. I wasn't nearly. Not even my musical ear wasn't there.
Right, yeah.
Because I wasn't even ready to receive that blessing from God to even get that musical ear at that point in my life, in that career. Right. But you always had that. You always had it. I always seen it.
Yeah, like.
What was.
I'm going to tell you where that comes from. So I started off, like, I always had a love for music as a kid. I walk around the house with a little tape recorder and singing songs and all that. And so I used to sing as a little kid, like just mess around with it. And then when I went to Palm, I joined the band. So I actually.
Oh shit! What you play?
Bass clarinet.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Real nigga.
I played bass clarinet. I remember I wanted to play clarinet, and my teacher was like, "Listen, if you want to play clarinet, you can. I'm not forcing you to switch, but I think that you would do by the way you're playing the clarinet. I think you should switch to bass clarinet." And I was like, okay.
Why? If you don't mind me asking, was there a specific reason?
I don't remember why. I just was like, all right, cool.
Okay.
I'll do it, whatever. And then the bass clarinet looks like a saxophone, like the way it's shaped, rather than like the clarinet, they play it downward.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I kind of like this better actually. So.
And how long did you play in the band?
All 3 years I went to Palm. So
Damn.
yeah, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Damn.
Shout out to Mr. Portillo.
Mr. Portillo, shout out Mr.
He was the
Portillo.
man, for sure.
Damn.
He had a Korg Triton keyboard in the class. So I would make, like, I've always recorded myself, made beats since a youngin'. So
I was about to say,
when
is
I
that
go
where
to-
your musical like venture started? Was back in middle school? You would say, like when you were like 12, or when do you think it actually
8.
started?
Like 8,
Damn.
9. So I used to go up to I'm sure you know DJ Cornbreeze.
Yeah.
I used to go. So the way I met DJ Cornbreeze, I was like 8 years old. I used to go 8, 9, somewhere around there. I don't know. And I used to go up to Cal State Grand Terrace.
Oh shit! I
the
remember Cal
joint.
State. Yeah,
That's the spot. That's our
my nigga
skating
every
rink.
summer.
Yeah, facts.
Lit.
Every-
It was hella FEMA. Damn in Roller City
Every
2001.
Yeah, I used to go to Cal Skate, and I met DJ Cornbreeze, and I remember I always would request songs. I'd be like, "Hey, can you play this?"
You were that kid,
yeah,
huh?
and he'd be like, and then so one day he pulled me to the side. He was like, "Yo, how you know all this?" He's like, "Cause you're requesting joints that came out like 3 days ago." I'm like, I just like music. And then so he found out I rap, and then I would battle rap up there.
Damn.
When I was like a kid, I'd go home, write a couple bars down to have just in case, and I'd go up there and just battle.
So wait a minute. Who are you battling at this point?
Whoever, like, so you got it. Okay, it's a whole different climate than it is now. Remember, this is like
Yeah.
this is like 2001, 2002. I'm a little kid, so you got to remember there's kind of a stigma on white rappers still. You feel me?
It's
not like
still
it
a
is.
stigma.
Yeah, but it's, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
You
do.
know what I'm
I know
saying?
what you mean. I know.
So we
Even
have
worse,
we
this
have
is
more.
Eminem just getting on.
Yes, 8 Mile barely came out.
Oh
So
shit. Okay.
when I go up on stage, everybody's like, "You little white kid, what? Give me the mic." So I'm
Yeah.
battling whoever wants to. You know what I'm saying?
And how old are you?
Somewhere between 8 and 10. I don't know.
Damn.
Cause I went up there.
You weren't in 6th grade,
No, not yet.
and you
I
were
was-
battling people before you went to
Yeah,
6th grade.
like 4th, 5th grade. It's around that time span, for sure.
Hey, fuck you,
sure.
bro. You've been doing this way too long, bro. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
nah, yeah, that's true.
That's deep. You're like on some like Michael Jackson child prodigy type shit,
hey,
bro.
you crazy for that one?
I'm not even
But I
comparing you.
appreciate
Not,
it.
and when I mean that, I'm not saying you're like Michael Jackson. I mean in the age shit though.
Yeah.
You've been doing this since you're a kid, bro.
Mhm, yeah, true.
You weren't old enough to even like you weren't doing algebra,
yeah,
but you were
not at
battling
all.
niggas.
Mhm. Yeah,
And your mom was like cool with that. Like she was like, all right, yeah.
my
Let's
mom would bring me. My mom brought me.
Damn.
So she would
shout
take
out
me to
Mom
school.
Dukes.
No, for real. Shout out my mom's, like, any album I ever wanted, should get it.
What was your first hip hop album you ever owned with your money? With your money.
With my money,
Yeah, that you
Ready to
bought.
Die, Biggie.
you
Ready
really
to
bought.
Die.
How old were you when you bought that?
I was like somewhere between like around 10, 11. No, not somewhere around there. And the reason why is
I'm
because
like, you were in 5th grade listening to Biggie Ready to Die.
because I didn't even understand the like what I was getting into. I just knew who Biggie Smalls was. You got look. I'm gonna set the timeline. This is when the Tupac movie was coming out. This is when they had that Tupac and Biggie song on the radio with them on
Oh,
there
the
together.
Resurrection movie.
Yes, that.
that movie. Yeah, I know
So-
what you're talking about. Not
so-
the new Tupac movie, but the one before that,
So-
where it was like the documentary.
Yeah. So
yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
I
the
know exactly what
Resurrection
you're
joint.
talking
Yeah,
about.
So at that time they would like that's what was being marketed to us, like as Biggie and Pac are the greatest ever, right?
Right.
And rightfully so. They really are.
They are.
So
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I just got into Biggie through that, and then
You got into Biggie through the Tupac
yeah, but see,
situation.
the
That's
thing
very
is,
rare.
I didn't really understand most of Ready to Die when I first heard it. I just knew it was tight. You know, I was a little kid. I didn't understand
what's
what I was
funny?
even hearing.
Biggie, the first shit I remember from Biggie myself was Junior Mafia when I heard the Get Money.
Yeah.
I heard that at my
Bro.
babysitter's house.
Bro, I heard that on 8 Mile. That's part of it too. That song's in
Damn,
there.
yeah.
So when 8 Mile
In
came
the
out,
car ride, I remember. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're right here with it, my
Yeah,
dog.
you
My dog.
already
You know what I'm saying?
know.
Yeah. So you remember the 8 Mile soundtrack, like the original one
Yeah.
with Lose Yourself and all
Yes,
that?
yeah.
So
yeah.
they had.
I for sure downloaded that on
Yeah.
Kazaa.
Yeah. we reminiscing right now.
It took all day.
Yeah,
all 6
day.
hours.
Yes. If the phone, someone called, you had to restart.
Was fucked.
Yeah.
It was fucked. You had to start the download at 7 when your parents went to work.
Yeah.
And then before 3:30 when they came home, it might finish.
And if someone picks up the phone or anyone called in between that, it's a wrap.
Hold on. Let's jiggle me real quick. How far can you go back with the internet, bro? Were you there when it was AOL CDs?
Yes, yeah.
In the mail, and you had to wait for the free 700 hours?
Yeah, my family had AOL online as a kid.
Were you in the chat rooms as a bad little kid?
Yes, as a bad little kid. Hey, listen, I for sure got our account suspended because I cussed in the chat room. I for sure did that.
What was your chat room name?
No, I do actually. Nick ND 1264.
Nick ND
1264.
So you always a Nick D. Where did that come from?
No, so ND comes from Notre Dame, right?
Oh shit.
So, yeah, it's all good.
We were talking about this earlier.
My family is like lifelong Notre Dame fans. That's our stuff. My great grandmother's ashes were spread across Notre Dame Stadium. So
oh shit. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, I get it.
So it just so happens when I grow up, my big homie that I'm like my big brother, like showing me the ropes of life.
Yeah.
Like my big homie, nicknames me Diesel, Nick Diesel, and that's ND.
Shit.
So I'm never giving that up. So
you're
Nick
really
Diesel went to Nick D's.
Got it.
And then my grandmother always calls me Nicky. So Nicky D's, you feel me?
That's deep. Yeah. I never knew that shit.
Right.
So you really are with this Notre Dame shit. This is not a fucking game.
All the time.
Are you Irish?
Yes.
What is your nationality? Your mom be asking. I never asked.
My mom's side's Irish.
So we can get this straight.
We can get it, yeah, because there's a lot of confusion.
Yes.
Like my mom's side of family Irish. My dad's side of family is from Mexico. So on my dad's side of the family, I'm first generation.
Oh shit. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's deep.
Yeah. But see, growing up, he wasn't in the picture, so there's a disconnect.
So you were raised mostly on your Irish side of your family?
No, not most, all. Just period. Like I'll visit my dad and stuff, but there's a difference between visiting and being raised.
Of course. But here's the thing I want to notice about you that's pretty interesting. When I first met you.
Right.
You're not a typical Irish.
No, not at all.
Fucking white dude that you'll ever meet. Ever. I'm just coming clean. But you're not one of these, and I'm going to come clean. This is real. You're not the white dude that's trying to be black.
No.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
And that's where that confusion comes in. I'm sure you've seen that with hip hop.
I was misunderstood pretty much all my life until we became like adults.
How was that? Where'd you get your influences from? If you're raised mostly around Irish people, but you have a real ethnic background.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And most of your friends and people I've ever met you with was all ethnic, black, brown.
It's the simplest way to explain it. That's who came outside my neighborhood.
Real shit.
So we go outside, play basketball, football. That's what I'm growing up with. And my family's not on no prejudice stuff or nothing. So it's like... It's so natural. It's like it's so funny when people ask me this question, I almost don't know how to answer it because I'm like, it's normal to me. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's a big part of it.
I get it, man, because when I met you, I just knew you were authentic. Yeah, okay. That's the part. That's the part that I judged with you. I was like, okay, you know what? This nigga really does music. I don't know what he's on. And even when I first met you, you were shooting a video.
Yes.
When I first met you.
Yes. Actually, cameras, I did a freestyle to Cameras by Drake, and we shot it at an apartment. And it was during the Mike Mob times.
It was deep in that era, man.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, this may not be verbatim, but this is what Big C said to me. We never spoke a word before. He's sitting on the couch, like, talking to somebody, and they smoking or whatever, and all of a sudden, he like, hey, this your song? And I was like, yeah. He was like, look. I'm not paying attention. I'm gonna go home when I go home and listen to it. But this shit's tight because I never listened to the same song 10 times in a row before. And I was like, wow, like,
hey man.
And I was like, thank you, like, I appreciate it. Yeah.
You had that shit going, bro. You were directing it, the whole situation.
Yeah.
And you had some hood ass motherfuckers there.
Yeah.
Some real ass credible
my
motherfuckers.
Peers. My peers.
And that's who you were running with at the time. And not to even go into it deeply, but would you say that influenced a lot of your music and even how you even move in everything?
For sure. I've had so many experiences, so many stories, so many, like, there's a lot of trauma, there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So for sure. Everything you go through in life shapes you as a person, for sure.
And that's why I wanted to go into too when it came into like your first project, The Gray Area.
Yeah.
the intro, when I was thinking about the gray area, you were so aggressive.
Yeah.
Because you were talking so
Right.
deep. And I was like, dang, this is really an uptown
Right,
nigga.
yeah.
I can tell this nigga from the town, man.
Right.
The way you talking like, you stupid ass nigga.
Yeah.
Dumb. Like, even the way you were shooting jokes.
Right.
I grew up around uptown niggas. I went to
Right.
prom.
Yeah.
You know, I went to prom.
Our jokes have a little truth in it. For sure. They got some truth in it.
But like, why did you take such that approach where you just really, was this your first project that you were like,
This
I'm
is my
about to
first official, like, this is my first album. So I had did my senior year of high school. I dropped like 4 or 5 mixtapes. I had finally, so like when everybody would go back to school shopping and get clothes and sneakers, I'm asking my mom summer in, summer out for a MacBook, and Pro Tools. You feel me? Because I know what I want to do. And so once I got it, I went crazy. I dropped like 5 mixtapes. And this is back in the day where mixtapes were like 18, 19 songs long. You feel me?
Damn.
So,
all right, and then what are you using these beats? Like, who are you working with?
The first 2 projects was like industry beats. I worked with some people. Back then I was working with my man Deca One he's from Minneapolis. Really dope.
Damn.
Cream Team, who went on to produce shit for UTB.
I know about Cream Team. They made oh, don't fuck this up. I'm not even gonna try. I want to say the
They
motto.
hiding out in a run show.
Yeah,
that shit.
they made
I don't
the
know
motto,
the name,
the
but the
motto.
motto. Yes,
They made the motto.
Yeah.
Damn.
Facts. They did make the motto.
And you were working with them in the beginning before that song, or
before that song? I'm not gonna go as far as to say that's how Cream Team found.
No, but it's just how it works out sometimes.
But yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, that's fucking crazy because I listened to the record and you were seasoned then.
Oh man, thank you.
It sounded like you had your plan. Like,
yeah.
Here's the thing though, and you could probably help me with this. I don't know how to classify you, bro. As a DJ,
like genre.
Are you? Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you are. Are you?
Musician.
Are you? See, fuck. That's that artist shit.
Yeah.
I know how artists answer. I'm a musician. That's
Right.
it. I make beautiful music.
Right.
That's it.
I mean, I'm for sure.
Are you?
A rapper,
It's rap, but you have melodic shit.
Mm-hmm.
You have shit that I can listen to with my girl. You have heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
You're very vulnerable in your music.
Yeah, definitely.
And listening to it, and especially when I was listening to it, like a lot of your stories, is that why you take your time and going through projects in between them? Is like, what is your process like?
Yeah. I make so much stuff that like at first it's probably not cohesive, and then I start figuring it out. And then, you know, I've been in multiple situations with different people, so that plays into it too. You know, you go from working with this person to then you go work with this person, and you refiguring out everything because you're reacclimating to working with a whole new team. You feel me? So that's happened a few times, but it's definitely mostly taking time with my projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What I was gonna say is, I know now you started producing too.
Yeah.
When was it that became a part of it also?
You know, I've always quietly produced like certain stuff on my own.
Because you produced this new freestyle that you just dropped.
I did.
Which is hard.
Man, thank you.
It's a slapper. I keep saying niggas need to download that. It's on all streaming services.
For sure.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, when it came to rapping producing,
right,
we were talking about it, and I was like, was it out of necessity that you started doing it? Or was it just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna how'd you get to that? Because it's hard to do both. I don't give a fuck.
It's crazy you mentioned Kazaa, because I downloaded the Fruity Loops demo off Kazaa as a kid. So I download like FL Studio 4 or something.
Real shit.
Fruity Loops 4, and I didn't know what I was doing at that time, but I was just clicking in buttons, and I was like, oh, this does this does that.
How old were you in this time?
This is around the time like 8, 9, 10. Like I had a computer in my room, so I was messing around. I was utilizing it like how people utilize it today. Back then.
That's too deep.
Yeah.
So all right, now quick question. Now, side note,
right.
We were talking about rapper producers.
Yeah.
And this is another reason why we always wanted to bring you on the show.
Yeah.
We're talking about top rapper producers of all time.
Yeah.
That's how I think originated.
Yeah.
And then from there, it got to us talking about Jay Dilla versus DJ Quick.
Yeah.
I personally believe DJ Quick is one of the best rapper producers of all time.
Right. No, you said best.
Best.
Not one of, because I believe one of the best too.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So,
okay, thank you for correcting me.
best.
I like you,
Right.
see? Fucking shit. I tried to. That's how I know you from the murder. You really listening.
Right, yeah.
He like, nah, my nigga, hold up.
Yeah, nah, because it's like, because DJ Quick's in my top too. So.
All right. DJ Quick is the best. But I have a caveat to this whole thing, but I'm going to let you go.
Yeah. Yo, let me throw one in there.
All right, who's your best, Cass?
Q-Tip.
I respect the hell out of that.
I like Q-Tip.
Of course.
Well, who's your best?
Mine is Jay Dilla.
Why?
Because
And don't just say, because he's Dilla. I hate that answer.
Yeah,
a lot of
I
hip-hop
hate
heads
that
want to
answer.
give me that answer.
Nah, it's just this man, whether you recognize the influence or not, laid the blueprint for how people rap today.
Elaborate a little more, man.
You know how before we started the show, you was listening to Climax by Slum
Yeah.
Village?
Yes.
Listen to that flow and tell me how many people do that today.
Real
How that
shit.
swaggy, smooth,
Real shit.
you feel me? Like Fantastic Volume 2 is like so ahead of his time.
What is one of your favorite Dilla albums or tracks? Or what you
Albums?
say? No, let's not tracks. That's kind of hard.
Tracks.
Because I couldn't even give you my favorite
mean,
DJ Quick track right now.
It's hard to think of off the top of my head. I love So Far to Go, Won't Do. Even before that, they just recently released I think it was called The Diary, but that's an unreleased Dilla album from like 03. So they reissued
When did
it.
Dilla pass away?
06. Yeah, so that he was on MCA Records, I believe, and the album was called like Pay J or something like that, and it was supposed to come out. All-star producer lineup. You got Bink on the intro.
That's
Nas,
crazy.
You got Pete Rock. You got Dilla himself. You got High Tech. You feel me? Like, so it was an amazing album.
But here's the question: Dilla's bars, though.
Yeah. Oh, but see, that's the thing. As
Come
far
on,
as
man.
bars,
That's what I'm saying. Rapper, producer. I get the producer part.
No, this man has bars. He raps like.
I love
feel
you
me?
looking at me like you like,
He rap,
nigga.
yeah, like he really a rapper. Like, you know how they were just putting out a top 50 list? Like,
Yes.
Dilla made my top 50 rapper list. That's how strongly I
I'm
feel
glad you
about
brought
this.
up that top 50
Yeah.
list too. Side note, I seen a top 50 list for the IE.
Right. Yeah.
You made a few lists. I
Yeah.
saw your name.
I made a few, and then I had
But
to tweet about it.
I seen a list with no UTV artists.
Yeah, and that's weird.
Now, as someone that's grew up in Moreno Valley,
That's weird.
from the younger generation than I am, you're still in
Yeah.
my generation, but you're younger than me. It is what
We're
it
around the
is.
same,
But
yeah.
we're in the same wave.
Mhm.
Come on, man.
That's weird.
You know, and not
But-
even to be on no UTB like, oh, what they done, but it's
you
just.
know what I think it is, bro? I think that like there's certain artists in the IE that get left off because they didn't accomplish things, so people don't view them in that light in the local scene. But it's like, no, we still are here. Just because that's how I interpreted it. Because I'm like
that.
you could judge, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you can't, like, you don't know a UTB accolade. You feel me?
Exactly.
Those are my dogs.
Nah, and we
So-
respect that. And you always been, fam. You know,
Yeah,
you always
for real.
fucked with you because you're consistent in what you done.
Yeah.
And you're young as shit. And I
They-
mean, even though we're
they
the same,
influenced me,
yeah, but
so.
you're there. You always been around. You always drop great product.
My first performance ever, there was like this boutique that opened like downtown Rib. I don't remember the name of it. And
90 Degree North. Was it North?
Yes, it was. I think
Yes,
that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yes,
shout out
yes,
90,
yes, sir.
shout out Keith and 90 Degree North, man. Yeah.
So DJ Cornbreeze was DJing, so he got me a slot, and I remember I was so geeked because Reem and like a couple other people from UTB were there and got to watch me
Damn.
perform. So I was like, this is what I wanted. You feel
Wow,
me?
real
and
shit.
I've never even told them that.
That's real. Hey,
Yeah.
man, we appreciate it. You already know what it is. And that's why, you've been consistent of what you're doing and you always been
Yeah.
true to the murder.
Yeah.
So, and to even bring it into other shit, because when you're saying you've accomplished things that a lot of people may not call it local, so you're no longer
Right,
local
yeah.
no more.
And it's like, nah, wherever we originated from, you have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to even elaborate even further, I saw you eventually start fucking with people outside of the Inland Empire in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
One of them being, correct me if I'm wrong, I know you were messing with Game,
Yeah.
Whack, and all
a great
them.
experience. For sure. Like,
Can you elaborate? Like, were you signed to Cash Money West? Were you signed to that wave?
Cash
or-
Money West wasn't a thing.
Oh, okay,
So
at the time
me
it
and-
wasn't the collab between him and Baby at the time.
No, that wasn't a thing yet. That was like maybe materializing, but that wasn't a thing yet.
Gotcha.
So how that started is somebody that was in Game Circle that I knew called me one day. I'm at work and he's like, yo, what you been doing? Blah, blah, blah. I feel him in. He's like, okay, I thought I was gonna have to give you like a whole coaching session. You doing exactly what you need to do. Look, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Like,
real shit.
I've been on tour with Game and in the studio with him, and I finally got a chance to play your shit, and they liked it. So I'm gonna work on getting you an invite. And I said, just let me know. So.
And what were they listening to? What did he play them? Was it Gray Area? Do you even know?
No, I don't.
Wow, okay.
So I have no idea. So You know, finally that invite came and I just started going. That was actually like what influenced me moving to LA, because I was making that drive every night. So, and it got tiring. I was like,
how was that first move to LA on the straight? Hopefully this works out.
Yeah,
like, cause it's no guarantee.
No, not at all.
Niggas don't.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I navigated it pretty gracefully. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had my hardships, but it was a blessing.
Where'd you move to?
Originally North Hollywood. And I did that because that's where a lot of studios were. So I was like, I could go, like I had a few people, I was like couch surfing at first.
How were you when you moved to North Hollywood?
Like 22 maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, something
real
like
shit.
22, 23, something like that. It might have, I think it was between 21 and 22. But I think I was in the studio with Game on my 22nd birthday. It's 22 or 23, but I can't remember right now.
But nah, so when you went out there, you were just like on a whim. Like, how were you making money? Were you just doing shows, or was it just off a feature?
I had a job. I transferred my shit, and you know what I'm saying? I was grinding that out. I made it work. I made sure they knew, like, listen, don't schedule me these hours. It's not happening. Or fire me. And then once I moved to LA, that's kind of how I learned to do side hustles and stuff.
Right.
Because now I wasn't where I'm from, and I had to figure things out. It wasn't like accessible. You know, in the murder, if I need something, it's a call away.
Yeah.
Because I know everybody. But out there, I gotta make my connects. I'm starting over.
Exactly.
That's what taught me. Like,
who was it that you linked up? Was it Wack and all them that you were linking up with most of the time to help you? And like,
well, basically how it went is I just kept pulling up to the studio. Like, for one, Game was working on documentary 2, and I was just so in love with what I was hearing.
How was that process in the studio with him, like making that shit?
He's incredible. That's all I can say.
That's real shit.
Like as an MC, it impressed me so much. I was like, man, this
I know that would have influenced you, right?
For sure. Yeah,
right.
Rubbed off, for sure.
So here's the question I want to have then, because your first single with them, if I know, it was Lucky, correct? Was that the first single with them? Or what was your first single that you dropped while working, like basically under them or even mentored through
It was
them?
New Day.
New Day, thank you.
That's the first thing we dropped. Yeah.
Was that the one with
That's with Thug
Yachty?
Yeah,
Yachty and Thugger, right?
Yeah. And then House of Pain came after that.
How was that experience recording with them?
Crazy. Like, because for one,
I always wonder what that studio session's like, man.
One, because they process is so different. So like I'm watching that, and
were you in the studio with them, or was it like you sent off, or is it like?
Well, like how it went is I met them. Like I got introduced,
right?
So they could put a face to the name once they got asked to do it, And then it got pieced together like that. But we kept running into each other. Like I met Thug at his video shoot.
Okay.
Like I got brought up there, and I shook his hand, and it was just a quick boom boom. I met Birdman that day. You know what I'm saying?
Birdman has to be an interesting character.
Yeah, I didn't get to talk to Stunner, but it was just a handshake, eye to eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
So and that was dope enough.
Real shit. That's tight.
Same thing with Yachty, like.
And that had to push you even more. Like, okay, cool, I'm in this shit.
Right.
And even from the murder, like we were watching, we were like, hey, my nigga.
Yeah, this
crazy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. My nigga Nick D's out here doing it, man.
For sure.
And then like you started touring.
Yeah.
After that single came out. Yeah. But here's a question I have for you on a more musicianship.
Yeah.
Who decided? What did you have all 100? Okay, how can I word this?
I know what you're about to ask. Yes.
Did you want to go the trap route that you went?
Yeah.
That was different from any song you've ever dropped.
And I felt like that was the move at the time, because I was like, what could I bring new to the table? You know what I'm saying? So that's where it really came from.
Real shit. Okay, because I was wondering, because it wasn't whack as fuck. It was tight as shit.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't even know how to categorize it.
That's why I had to ask you. I don't know how to categorize you, bro.
Nah, real talk, because something that happened shortly after that, like producers that would send me beats.
Yeah.
When I put that song out, every time they wanted to send me beats, they like, yo, I don't really make that much trap stuff. I'm like, bro, send beats. Like, what are you talking about?
They expected you to only want trap shit.
You switched your genre, and I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm a rapper.
Did you think that kind of maybe hindered or even propelled you?
A little bit. Like, it just hindered the perception. It didn't hinder me as an artist, but the perception, like, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's unfamiliar to people just in life, you know what I'm saying? It make you uneasy.
And would you say that have a lot to do with even you being white and rapping? and rapping over trap shit,
Yeah, that
like
too.
that? Would you say that was just maybe like, oh shit, like, what the fuck?
That factored in. It's so many different factors. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
But it was because it was something different, and sometimes people not ready for something different.
But it was hard as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'm not jiving. If it was whack, I wouldn't have even brought it up because I like to keep it positive.
Yeah. Even like the whole record, the whole making of it was crazy. Obviously, Thug is amazing at what he does.
Right.
And this was like shortly after Yachty had begun like scrutiny for rapping, like his style, all of those artists.
Yeah.
And I felt like when I got the verse back, I was like, man, you gassed it for me.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's so tight. You feel
exactly.
me? Because you could have just mailed it in and you didn't.
Now, how did you feel your perception was with your fans from it though?
Well, I gained a lot of new fans.
That's tight.
And people, the thing is, what's beautiful about my career is like a lot of people that are with me, they've been with me since before the gray area. They've been with me since like whether they from the internet, different cities, whether they from the IE, Moreno Valley.
Yeah.
They've been with me. So on those earlier tapes, I didn't have a genre. I rap on anybody beat.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
those people already knew. You know what I'm saying? Those people
Where
already knew.
can niggas get those early tapes?
I'm gonna re-release them.
I'm gonna be real because when I was doing my back research, I went on Apple and I saw the Yachty and I seen your new freestyle and I saw Gray Area.
Yeah.
But I was like, I know you dropped a bunch of shit.
Way more. Some of it's on my Bandcamp.
Got you.
It's
Okay.
different reasons.
You just gonna re-release it?
Yeah, I'm
Get
gonna
on the streamings?
repackage it and probably do something special.
Now I have a question. Are you leaning towards still staying independent?
Yeah. Yeah.
100%?
Yeah. For the time being. Like, I don't have a preference. It's just like right now I know what vision I want to execute.
Right.
So I need to execute it. And if you want to come in and you see my vision and I trust that you see it and don't want to change it at all, cool. But if you do, I can't. Just that's what it is.
Yeah. So you're still cool with like Whack and Game and all them still working. That's what's up.
Relationships are key. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you stop coming around certain places and things like that, like you always supposed to, it's not even like in the industry. It's just camaraderie as a man to me.
Right.
You feel
right.
me?
It's
like,
just being a real ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Why would I because we're not working together right now or whatever? Why would I feel anywhere? You know what I'm saying? It's just camaraderie. Like it's like, when's the last time I seen you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I see you.
But when I'm around you, it's like no time is lost.
No
Nothing.
time went.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's how it should be.
And would you say it is still like that between all y'all? Y'all still great and everything. That's good, man. Because
I'm glad for that because you see it with other people's situations all the time.
It gets and the only reason I'm saying, especially, I mean, people know it's just in there, especially with them two.
Yeah.
Particularly in the West Coast.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna let you slide with nothing. But that's the West Coast mentality. Period.
Exactly.
They're not letting you slide.
Now, did they put you on your first like tour going out?
Yeah, my first tour was Games US tour. So I actually like game. So and that was crazy. So fire. So
where'd you go? If you don't mind me asking.
A lot of places.
A lot of places.
Like it was so much. Like Do
you remember it?
Yeah. I went to Denver. We went to Phoenix. We went to Dallas. We went to Houston. We went to Oklahoma City. Went to Miami.
I was Oklahoma.
Not the highlight.
Not the highlight.
Not the highlight.
That was a very good. Hey, this nigga seasoned. That was a great appropriate answer.
Because it's like I can't shit on where anyone's from.
No, of course.
Like, never that. You know,
especially because niggas love to shit on the murder.
Exactly.
Niggas love to shit on the murder.
I know y'all got history there that's special to y'all, and if it's special to y'all, it was special. You know what I'm saying? We just weren't there. That's all it is.
Now, performing your music, were you performing shit from the gray area, or were you just performing your track, or what were you mostly performing?
Stuff I had on SoundCloud, and I was working on a mixtape at the time, and
got it.
You know, so it was like my demos I was performing.
That's crazy.
But the crowd loved them, so it was crazy.
How was that first tour experience? Like for people that don't know, because I went on tour, but my first tour.
Yeah.
When I went on the Smokers Club tour,
I
just did the first little California leg. I was one of them niggas that just got on tour and roll like just that California leg.
I know exactly what
you mean. Like right when I got to Arizona, I had to get up.
Yeah, you hopped in the homie's whip and went to the show.
Talk to me.
And it was a couple days in a row.
It was amazing. Yeah. It was amazing. Real murder shit, bro. Mm-hmm. And then the second time I went on tour, I finally got to go on a North American tour, and that was with Smoke Dizza and shit. And it was wild, bro, because I learned how to DJ on tour.
Oh, see, that's why you are who you are. Yeah, bro. That's how you have to learn.
I came back to the murder or Moreno Valley, excuse me. Sorry, I'm with my nigga, man. This is how we
good.
talk, man.
It's all good.
But nah, when I came back to the murder, I was fresh off a tour and I just learned how to DJ, and that's when the whole Mike Mom shit started.
Yeah, that was the time.
And I was so fiending off that tour bug, that drug, that adrenaline.
Yeah, this is adrenaline.
I was like, it's not stopping. I'm coming to I'm all right. You my nigga. I've been knowing you for X amount of years. You my nigga. You my nigga. Oh, I bought weed from you, and you cool with this person. Oh, y'all all cool.
Right.
Oh, we on.
Yeah, we going. Yeah.
And my nigga, you can't say we didn't go full force in that shit at that moment.
No.
But it taught us so many valuable lessons that I'm sure you took on your first tour and all like that. So if you want to elaborate on first tour, like what was it like to you? What was your?
I'll tell you the origin how I got on the tour. So one day Games pulled me to the side and he like, yo, you want to go on tour? I'm like,
I love California.
Do I?
Only California. And you just trying to roll?
Hey, you want to go on tour? And I said, yeah, what you mean? And he's like, he told me like, look, get this many songs, do this, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And like, just make sure whoever's in charge sends you the date when we leave and the time to meet up and you can come. So I was like, all right. So when I first went on there, I didn't even have a bunk on the bus.
Damn.
You feel me? I probably could have went and got one. And now looking back, there probably
you were
was
too
one
humble.
left.
You were just
too
too
I was
happy.
too humble. I was like, man, I don't care. I'm finna sleep in the front. I don't care about this.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep in the chair. I don't fuck that.
That's
You
so
feel me?
tight.
Yeah,
Were you making money?
Yeah.
Damn,
It was
real
like
nigga.
it was such a great time, bro.
That's so
It's such
tight.
a great time.
That's
Like,
so tight, bro.
yeah, and it was just like just seeing all these different places and seeing how fast life can move when
and
you're
you
in
can't
control.
take away it ain't even about money, but you can't take away the equity.
Right.
As my nigga Cass One's tape, Sweat Equity.
Yeah.
You can't take away the sweat equity you got from tour.
Yeah.
That's priceless.
Because the first half was sweat equity.
Yes,
and then,
exactly.
Like,
It
then I
gets
started.
kinda sweet.
Then all of a sudden you start getting chipped off, and you're like, oh shit, like
It's
you know,
cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. That was the U.S. run, and that's when I went to. I didn't even have a set time. I was just on tour.
Damn, they just
right?
fit you in when it was like.
Nah, not even like that. They was, when you're on tour, you got group text or whatever, and they would like, send the set list. And my name wasn't on there the first few shows, but I'm like, that's cool. I'm gonna get my time. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this time to study who actually going on.
Yeah.
So, one night, Wack asked me, he like, yo, what do you do? Why are you on my bus? And I was like, straight like that. And I was like,
that sounds like a whack question right there.
Like, why you on my bus? And I was like, I rap. And he's like, you rap? He's like, oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, you was in the studio with us. Okay. Yeah.
He just had to check that real quick.
He was like, okay, I remember. And it went from there. He was like, all right, we're gonna see. So then one night later, like
what city was it?
Next show, it was either South Carolina or North Carolina.
Damn.
Yeah, so my name's on the list now.
How's that
I'm
feeling?
like,
you see it.
I'm
What
like,
time
yeah.
is it? I need paint the picture.
It's
what
like,
time is you get the text?
like 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? The set is at like, I don't know, 9, 10.
So you got
we
an
showing
hour
up to
prep.
the venue. Nicky D's. 8:45 to 9, whatever time it was.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm like, okay, I got my flash drive ready. Like, let's go. And I went out and you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so new to it. Like, I remember the homie, I went up to the DJ and I asked for the mic and he like, oh, we don't got the mic ready. He hit me with some bullshit. And I knew what was going on and I was like, I'm gonna go grab somebody from the dressing room. We're gonna address this.
Damn.
So I grabbed the homie and he walks up and he was like, hey, check this out. This Nick D's, he opening up. He on tour with us. If you don't give him the mic, Game's not performing.
Damn.
Hand me the mic. So that's like how much, like,
They really
it's a
look
mountain to climb when you there. You know what I'm saying? It's really proving ground.
And it's the venues.
It's the venues.
I'm a show
yeah,
guy.
the DJs, they be, I don't know why.
How about this? I hate the house DJs half the time. I'm gonna come clean. I'm not even
Yeah.
shitting. Sometimes you got some cool ones.
Yeah, for sure.
But for the most
Shout
part,
out to them.
Yeah, shout out to cool ones. But
Yeah.
I've met some ones, especially like in the South.
Right.
They're not too kind and keen on hip hop shows to begin with.
Yeah, it's
so
and the reason why I went about it the way I did is because I understand you're just protecting your business. You've never met me, so
Right.
you don't even know if I'm lying to you. You feel me? Like there's all sorts of stuff at play. So
Right.
I get it, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm trying to get on stage. You know
yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
my time to do
Yeah,
that shit.
Yeah, I was told to do something. So then after that first show, I go backstage and like everybody was like, "Oh, you performed? That's what's up," type deal, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, oh, they wasn't even like paying attention, right? Next, like, I think there was some time in between the next show, and word started traveling around the bus, and people was telling me, it was like, hey, someone, I forgot who it was, but they pulled me to the side. It was like, hey, everybody was listening to your set. Don't let them pull you. They was listening to you, and that's why you performed last night too. Like, that's why you're on the bill now. You feel me?
Damn,
So,
real nigga. So you really just did it on a whim.
Yeah, and then it just started working, and then so we get to New York, cause sometime between then and New York, Wack tells me to send him some music, cause he's like, I heard your music live, but I can't hear what you're saying, so I want to hear it. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I didn't send it to him on purpose. I was like, and which is a real risky move, right?
Right.
I was like,
if Wack asked me for some music, I'm about to send him some goddamn music.
I took a risk. I was like, I'm gonna make you ask me for it again, so I know you really want to hear it.
Real nigga.
I don't know what that was in me, but I was like, nah, if you really want to hear it, you're gonna ask me again.
Right.
And so we get to New York, we eating at some restaurant, and he was like, he stands in front of everybody, and he's like, y'all know what's crazy? Nick D's asked for music 3 days ago, he ain't sent it to me. And everybody's like, damn, like that. And I was like, And I was like,
Southwest Airline commercial. Want to get away?
Yeah. For sure wanted to get away. I was like, where the to-go box at?
Exactly. I do not want to be in a restaurant with Wack. It's like, hey, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
This nigga ain't even seen me the music. I asked for it 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's little Nick D's there with some fucking pasta.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, so.
Word.
I sent it after that.
Of course.
Like, okay, cool. And
he asked for it.
And then so we like outside of like Hot 97 or something, because you know when you get to New York, that's usually when people do their big press run. You know what I mean? How was
that whole experience, the New York press run?
Crazy because, well, you know, we just tagging along with Game, but I'm seeing, because like when we first got to New York, we got to the studio. This is the whole time he beefing with Meek Mill.
Oh,
so
shit.
He goes straight to the studio. Like, we get to New York, we already been up the whole day. We get to New York like 10,
Wait,
11.
I remember that whole dish.
He goes straight to Quad Studios.
Come on, man.
And records
he would go to Quad Studio of all studios in New York.
And straight just record.
And the game is, how were you thinking the whole time? Were you like, hey man, come on, man? Like, all right, I guess, like, okay, I guess I'm down. Like, I mean, whatever. Or were you just with it at the time? You're like, fuck it.
I'm on the tour bus, and this ain't like, not to bring too much attention to it, but you know, with the mic mod, there's a lot of bullshit going on. So this is not foreign to me.
Exactly.
So it's like, this is who I'm with, and you know what I mean? Like, this is who I'm with. So, you know, I hope nothing happens, but
exactly. But you're ready. You're ready.
This is who I'm on the road with. So this is what comes with it. So,
and he's the person that's actually helping you.
Right. So this is what comes with it. And so we went straight to Quad. He recorded it, whatever. And by the time he's done with the song, it's like 7 a.m. Press run. You feel me? Damn. So we was up for like 2, almost 3 days when we first got to New York. Didn't go to sleep. I was so high off the adrenaline, I just didn't sleep.
And then is that when you went on the Breakfast Club and did all those?
That's like a year later.
Damn.
That's like, yeah, that's a whole different
So that
tour.
was just the first initiation into it.
Because then, you know, they asked me, like, you want freestyle on K-Slay? I'm like, yeah. So I go on there, do that.
How did that go?
That went well. So then they like, we starting to talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm performing all the shows. I'm gaining my confidence. I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? And then I get re-invited for the Europe tour. And
how was Europe?
Amazing. Everyone should go. For real, cause like it was my first time. Even the U.S. tour was my first time going to a lot of cities. Like, I had been to South by Southwest. A couple of my friends had moved around the country, so I would save up and go take trips to go travel and meet them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Seattle, Baltimore, stuff like that. So,
but out the country is a whole nother situation. You got to go through customs.
Yeah, I had to.
You got to get some stamps in your passport.
I remember thinking, like, I was so scared because I was like, what if my passport don't get approved in time? Because it was like, there was only like a month in between.
Hey,
were
you that nigga that didn't have a passport and had to get one expedited, like a couple weeks?
Nah, because I knew there was gonna be a Europe tour at the end. So there wasn't even no confirmation I was gonna go. When I got off the U.S. tour, I went straight to go get my passport because I was like, I gotta be prepared.
Yep,
if
real
it happens,
nigga.
like, all right, I gotta get that.
When preparation meets opportunity,
that's success.
Hello.
So
you had to prep that shit, get it right.
I just went and got it. And then I got it, by grace of God, I got invited.
So, what's the first place in Europe you went to?
We touched down in Switzerland, Zurich.
Damn.
Yeah.
How was that?
fire.
How was that experience?
It was 2 shows the first night, bro.
It was the fuck on,
it was
game.
so
Slow
lit.
down.
It was so lit.
I look at you like it's so lit. I'm like,
so
what?
lit, bro.
See, I'm old now. I'm thinking like, damn, okay, you go off. You might want to hit the hotel, take a shower.
We hit the hotel, we eat, drink, whatever, and then go to, do the show in Zurich and then straight to Basel, which is another city in Switzerland, and do another one. You know what I'm saying?
2 shows on the night.
First night.
And how's the crowd?
See, it's a whole difference between European shows and US shows.
What's the difference?
They're hype no matter who you are. And I don't know why that is. Like we could
love
speculate.
America.
Yeah, we could speculate, but it's just a completely different response. Every opener, everyone's getting love. If you're not completely trash, you're getting love.
Damn.
Facts.
See, you know what's crazy about this, Nick? And it's a lot of people been telling me. I have a DJ homegirl named Cassie. Shout out Cassie in the UK.
Yeah.
And a lot of people always be like, Big C, you just need to go to Europe, bro.
Yeah.
If you went to Europe, they'll fucking go crazy. Or like Japan. I've been wanting to go to Japan.
Yeah, Japan. Yo, I haven't been there yet, but Japan was one of my most streamed locations for the Gray Area.
Are you serious?
Because yeah.
Nigga, they want you in Japan.
They want me, yeah. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go. Like,
man, and you know what's crazy is even with your fashion and how you dress, you've always been like streetwear.
Yeah, sneakers.
So I know in Japan they would just.
That's probably what it was.
They're like this nigga.
The music, of course, but they seen how I'm dressed. They're like, oh, that shit. They reconcile with them.
So, what was your favorite place in Europe during the tour?
Well, Ireland. Of course.
But
that went so viral.
That was a given.
That went so viral.
That was a given. You would never say another on a podcast. You would never say
Dublin.
Period. Oh man.
Nah, cause
did you get drunk? I'm going with all the stereotypical questions right now.
Yeah.
Did you get faded? How is the whiskey? Is it different out there? Like, what's up?
Yeah, the Guinness is for sure different.
I heard the Guinness is like really serious out there.
I drank some Jameson and some Jack Daniels, and I ain't noticed too much of a difference in that, but. The Guinness tastes different. It feels different. It's different.
It's different. It's different.
Dublin was a movie.
Hey man, so you're in Europe. You go on tour. Are you recording during this whole time?
Nah, we're not recording. Like I'm still writing. I'm voice memoing, but I don't have a studio set up or nothing.
Got you.
We hit probably 15, 16 countries, maybe more in 30 days. So we're moving.
That nigga be working.
Or maybe cities, or I don't know. There's a lot of countries, over 10 for sure.
That nigga be moving like that.
Yeah, like that. They
hard work.
They love it over there. They love it over there.
That's crazy. Did you go to Amsterdam?
I did go to Amsterdam.
Did you
we
go
was
to
there
Amsterdam?
for 3-4 days. I went to Amsterdam.
All right, well, we won't say nothing. We'll keep it cool. He said, no, I went to Amsterdam.
I seen a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
see, I know you kind of dibble and dabble and smoke. I know you do and don't, but or I don't know, whatever you do.
Right. That's all I do, really.
Did you smoke in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Was the weed better?
Nah, it was. Well, see, I get messed up when I get asked that question because we from Cali, so it's like, no, it's not better.
Is it like this right here?
Yeah, it's like that. They got really good weed.
They
but
do?
You know what's crazy? You know who had the best weed the whole time I was out there? It was in Ireland. It's so
in Ireland?
Crazy. And people don't believe me when I say that. They're like, you lying. You
ain't
trying to
no good ass weed in Ireland.
I swear, bro. I was smoking on Cali out there. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They had it. Yeah, they had it.
In Ireland, going up.
They had it.
Niggas smoking big
OG. They had it. They had OG.
Oh, man. That's crazy. So, you get off the Europe tour. You come back to L.A., and then now what? Where are we at now? Are we starting the album?
Hit the ground running. We working on projects. We in the studio.
Is this before the first single? Is the first single out already?
No.
So this whole first game tour, you don't even have a single out yet?
No, nothing. Like stuff I put out my own, but nothing. Not New Day, not House of Pain.
Damn.
This is when all those sessions were taking place. We get back and we hit the ground running. So I'm going over to Scott Storch house once a week. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, is this recovery, Scott Storch? Is this after or is this during the moment?
It's after, for sure.
After? Yeah. How was it? How was working with Scott Storch or even being around her?
Scott is such a genuine person.
Really?
I'm really happy to be able, because I'm sure you've met people in the industry and
yes, of course,
not that they have to live up to your expectation, but sometimes it's just different and you're a little let down.
Hey, I hate when I meet somebody that I'm kind of quote unquote whatever you say look up to,
right?
And then you be like, damn, he wasn't even like.
But yeah, and I've just learned man,
You can't put pedo. You can't.
Yeah, you met him at the wrong time. Like, it's if you not right now.
No problem.
Yeah, you just met him at the wrong time.
Yeah,
that's all. I'm sure they genuine.
Yeah, man. So you put together the first album.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not first album, the first single with
we
Yachty and Thugger. And you're doing that, and then now, where is it? Like, is this any visuals come out of this? I know the first visual with them came out.
New Day came out, House of Pain came out, and then we did another song called Coexist. I got.
What was the one video you did that had Marshall in it, and it was like a damn near movie? Because I wanted to talk about your visuals.
Yeah, that's called Iceberg.
Okay, Iceberg.
That's a whole thing in itself. We could shift over to Iceberg because I love Iceberg. Bro.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's where
Everybody has to watch that.
Yeah, that's a real ass film. First off, the marketing behind it, you are promoting this shit for like a good few months, clips going.
Yeah, we shot Iceberg, believe it or not, in 2014. So that shit was shot way before I ever met Game, before anyone. I put up the budget for that video, you know what I'm saying? We did it from the ground up. We went and scouted locations. Like, one of the locations was my aunt's house, so we went, asked her if we could use it. We repainted her walls for her. That was part of the agreement. She was like, I'll let you shoot it. I need these walls repainted brown anyway, so paint it and you could use it. So, stuff like that.
Damn,
real organic.
real shit.
Real organic.
And you just knew at this point. This is in 2014?
Yeah, my man DJ Theriot, you know what I'm saying? He directed it. So, and I was so grateful for that experience because he showed me how, like, film etiquette and stuff, how that whole process is. And I realized how similar it is to music. So I love it.
Who is like your directors who you would say besides him that influenced you even in how you do your visuals?
Quentin Tarantino.
I was gonna ask you. Who's your top? Who's your top?
I love Scorsese. You know, I'm not a film buff, but I am.
I would think you are a deep film buff, honestly.
If I tell you my top movies, you probably be like, okay, but
what's your top movies? Go right now.
Like scientific. City of God, Paid in Full, Goodfellas, Casino, The Departed. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, such like serious blockbuster films.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think my top: Forrest Gump,
fire,
Casino,
love Casino.
Fuck, this is good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to name.
Top 5 is kind of hard. I'm gonna go with yeah, nah, I can't. I'm too high. I can't go in top 5. I'm just gonna go with those two right now. Great Gatsby, I don't know.
Yeah.
I love all them movies, man, but nah, that's where it is. So anyway, let me go where I was gonna go with that whole
Iceberg. Like Iceberg. You could tell it's a Tarantino vibe.
Yeah,
to it. Like, you know.
And how long did it take you to shoot that whole thing? And like, who were you working with? And
the prep process was a few months. Maybe 2-3. Nothing.
And you're doing this in 2014. That's crazy. On your own budget, just putting it out there.
Yeah. So, but it was a 2-day shoot, 2 12-hour days. It's a lot of work, and the reason I'm most grateful for it is one thing I respected that DJ did, because I had shot all my own visuals before that.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a director, so he made me be the rapper that day.
Yeah, exactly.
And I respected him so much for that, because it showed me like, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing all this.
Exactly.
It's good that I am, but I'm supposed to sit back and, you know what I mean, and just go act and be in my video.
I think that's the hardest thing to even find as an artist, is someone that lets you just be you.
Yeah, and he did that, and that like opened my eyes up so much, because I was like, dang, I'm just only doing all the other stuff because like I'm trying to get it off the ground.
Right.
You know what I mean? But really, this is how it goes in a real deal set.
Exactly.
And so now I know how to approach it.
Now, I have a question just before we shift to whatever because you know, I don't want to keep you long. I know we've been here for a minute,
It's
but
all good. I'm enjoying it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What advice do you have for someone that may be from the IE, that's maybe in your situation, honestly?
Yeah, just like
that maybe that's starting out doing music, but they would be like, hey, how do I get seen by these big platforms?
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm out here, I can't afford to go to LA and be like, what did you do?
Right.
Like, what are the sacrifices?
Well, I started
what do
off
you
on
get?
the internet, just, you know what I'm saying? And then use who's around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter, like, especially for people from Moval to IE, like, bro, they could be your fans.
Right.
So it's like, if your homie down the block like your music, he's your fan, and you need to treat him like your fan. And
exactly.
Everyone, all your peers, you know what I'm saying? Like, so build it there. Build your audience on the internet. Find who likes you.
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Find who likes you. hone your sound, listen to different types of music, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
really train your ear because one thing I love music so much.
I'm gonna say like who's your influences too when you're saying you love music so much also?
Like hip hop, it's like Nas, Big L, Jay-Z, J Dilla, that type of stuff.
Okay.
You know, even newer, like that's why I was so happy to work with Thug because he's a big influence, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Thugger's hard as shit.
Thugger is a genius.
Yeah.
And shit, I mean, anyone like Barry Gordy, Quincy Jones, like I study, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Growing up,
I can see your vid because nigga,
Right.
you're saying like you have all these people, but your music is real. You have hip hop vibes, but then you also have
Right.
shit for the club, and you also have
Right.
slaps, but you also have
Right.
a real jazzy shit.
Yeah.
And you also have some shit I could play, and I also seen it was a vibe too, with a lot of, especially in your skits, you had a lot of women in your skits, and there's a lot of cuss outs
it
and
is, yeah.
weird shit. Do you always
Right.
have these interactions? Like,
Yeah,
where does that
yeah.
play into your music like that? Would you say?
It's like my sense of humor, and then like some of it's drawn from real shit. Like, okay, you know that skit on the gray area?
Yeah,
At the
that's
end
what I
of-
was saying.
At the end of the song where the girl's going off.
Yeah.
That's a real voicemail, bro.
You
But
really
that's
went
not-
through that
not-
shit?
That's not me. So I did the gray area with Rick Hughes. He produced the whole project.
Gotcha.
That was straight off his voicemail.
Damn,
From who
for
knows
whoever
when.
that was.
Yeah, but that was real.
Damn.
That wasn't a skit. No, that was a voicemail.
Okay, I'm about
And
to
then
say,
there's a
Dennis, my
couple-
nigga be going through this
there's a-
every day. Goddamn, you need a hug, my nigga?
Nah, I'm good. I'm blessed. Thank you,
He's
though.
silly.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know, some of the skits was like done, but some of the stuff is like real life.
Okay, man.
You know, so it's like my sense of humor, certain experiences. It's very authentic.
Well, man. Well, man, first off, that was a lot of gems you didn't drop on us, man, today.
Yeah.
And I have a few rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
But before we get to rapid fire questions, what's coming up next for Nick D's, man?
All right. So
What's up? Because first off, you came up here, I seen my boy Marshall had a bunch of equipment and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And niggas is already leaving here and about
Right.
to go somewhere else.
Right,
And it's about
yeah.
to get,
It's about to
tell
get
the people
hectic.
what's up, man.
It's about to get physical.
It's all chill right now. It's all
Yeah,
relaxed, but
it's
what's
about
up,
to get
man?
physical. So I'm about to drop an EP called Can You Please Hold?
Okay.
So I'm gonna explain behind that. So my first single is called Call Me When It's Poppin'. Cass One actually dropped it while we was talking, you know what I'm saying? You'll
Real
hear
shit.
it. It says Call Me When It's Poppin'. You'll know what it is when you hear it. There's another song on there. All the songs have to do with phones, and I didn't do it intentionally. It's just what it was. One song's
Right.
called Call Me When It's Poppin'. One is called No Calls. I'm not taking no calls. Then there's another one called 713 where I'm talking on the phone with homies from jail. Because when Global Tel Link calls you, it's a 713 area code.
Real shit.
So, you know, the subject
Free the
matter
homies.
isn't entire phones, but
yeah.
I was just sitting thinking one day and I was like, okay, you know, I'm going to call it Can You Please Hold? Like I was going to call it Calls at first. But that's like always like my foundation. I come up with a title and then I'm like, I need to expand on that. This is like a placeholder.
Right.
So I was like, can you please hold? Because I've been away for a minute.
Yeah.
So it's like, can you please hold? Like, you ready for this? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop that short little project. It's going to be a couple songs. This is one of the songs off it right now. You know, this
Okay,
ain't
for
taking
sure.
no motherfucking calls. You feel
This
me?
shit hard already. Who produced this?
Kid from Virginia named 3500 Daff. He's so fire.
How'd you meet from Virginia? Was this the
I think-
internet?
yeah, I think he was at the Yachty show in Virginia.
Okay.
Because that's what makes sense to me. I think he was there or maybe found out through me through there or whatever.
Yeah.
And but he hit me up on Instagram, and I always check out when people hit me, especially if you're a producer, you're trying to work with me, because I know that's where the gems be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we might not work together long term, but it might be 1-2 records that you send me, and I'm like, man, this is the perfect fit. Like,
Right.
we got to make this moment happen.
Right.
So, yeah, he did that one.
So what else is coming out? So we got
It's gonna be another.
what's the name of it? Was there a project coming out? Like
Yeah.
can we get the exclusive drop
Yeah.
right now in Big
Yeah.
Cali World?
The album's called Good Luck.
I like it.
Yeah, the
I
album's
like
called Good Luck.
Of course.
So
to go with the whole
it goes
theme of
with
everything.
the Notre Dame, the Clovers, but really what it symbolizes, I feel like there's too
This
many.
shit slap. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here bumping around
Hey,
trying to be cool right now
I
on the radio, but
appreciate
this
you.
shit good.
I appreciate you.
I'm still a DJ at heart. I'm
Yeah.
over like, God
We got
damn.
a visual for you too.
Already?
Yeah, there's a visual for it. There's a visual for Call Me When It's Poppin'. I've been working.
See,
you know what I'm
let's
saying?
go, my nigga. Let
I've
these
been
niggas
working.
know, my nigga.
You feel me?
Well, go ahead, my bad. Go
Nah,
ahead.
you
continue.
you good. Good Luck. I feel like it's two meanings to Good Luck. So you got people that really believe in you and root for you, and they like, man, good luck, cause I want to see you win.
Right.
And you got other people that's like, good luck with that.
Ooh,
Feel me?
shit.
And I feel like anybody that's trying to accomplish something or on a journey somewhere, you're gonna see both sides of that. So that's how I'm able to tell my story in the album. You feel me? It
I like
resonates
that.
with me. It's just all cohesive, connected. You feel me?
Okay, and when we gonna expecting this on the street?
Before the end of 2019, maybe like January. Maybe like January.
Hey,
But you
Imran know I'm always gonna try to get the exclusive, bro. I always got.
Nah, if I had a date, I'd give it to you, bro.
I already know. But
Call
hey,
me when it's popping September 9th.
Let's go.
That's period. No, I
Let's
ain't
go.
never told nobody
And
that.
call me when it's popping. And is that the video I seen you let me watch?
I sent you that.
You
Yeah,
sent me
I
that.
sent
That
you that.
shit was cold.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, Big C was like, bro, classic Nick D's is back. Like, let's get it.
Classic
Like, he was excited.
Nick D's,
He
bro.
was excited.
Because I'm gonna be real. I loved your music when you were, or when that period of time with Yachty,
Yeah.
House of Pain, that was tight. I even loved the freestyle, but classic hip hop,
Yeah.
bass, like this is hard too.
Yeah.
But classic Nick D, you can't deny. It's
Nah.
like you can't deny that home cooked meal from home.
Yeah, period.
You can't deny
Yeah,
that
no.
Uptown
You
Murder
want
about
that.
Nick D.
You want that. Yeah.
So
every
man,
time.
real shit, bro. What the visual? So the visual, are you shooting something? Do we have anything you doing? Anything exclusive you want to talk about coming up anytime? Besides any visuals coming out?
Well, you gonna get Call Me When It's Poppin' September 9th. I'm about to I've originally released this merch 2013, like with the gray area.
I need that.
I got you. Just give me a size.
Yeah.
People have been asking for it for years, so
That shit's hard.
I'm bringing this back out with
Okay.
Call Me When It's Poppin'. That's gonna drop probably in like before Call Me When It's Poppin'. I don't know when this is gonna air,
Right.
but it's gonna drop before.
This
Call
will
Me When It's
probably be, yeah. So whatever it is, we'll for sure support it.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop it.
Appreciate it.
And a couple rapid fire questions. Just
Yeah.
want to ask.
Let's
I
get
was
it.
I was high.
Yeah.
And this is still, a cannabis friendly show.
Right.
So I was over here. I was like, I just want to ask. So what's one guilty pleasure from Nick D's that you would say that you'll be like, what the fuck? Like a lot of people may not know about me, but I do, or I enjoy like entertainment, food, whatever you think.
It's food. That's exactly what
What's
it
a
is.
funny guilty pleasure that no one would think you love, but you love?
I can't think of that off the top of my head. You feel me? Like with food, like
I know my guilty pleasure. I love Grey's Anatomy and
okay.
those
But Grey's
type of
Anatomy
shows.
is good.
Like all
Like,
Shonda Rhimes shows,
good.
like Scandal.
Yeah.
I'm with all that shit.
all right,
I'm with that.
I think that people might be surprised to find out that I like a lot of new music that's out right now. Like all the Ratchet, the new LA shit.
Yeah.
To me, that's Mike Mob shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Like
that's the
Mike Mob
foundation.
shit. It's
It
Mike
is. You
Mob
can't
shit.
deny it.
We was, you know what I'm saying? It's like the jerking movement all over again. I grew
Exactly.
up in that. Like, it wasn't my shit, but I understand it. I think what they doing today, like, you know what I'm saying? I love
feel
all
you.
that shit. Shoreline Mafia, Blueface, Draco, Dorito. I love all that shit. I be
Hey
banging
man,
that
that
shit in the
shit
whip.
go. I love when I
Yeah.
DJ, especially these functions too. Oh my god, it get crazy.
Yeah,
man.
it goes big.
LA music scene is really popping right now. That's why I'm glad.
is.
In the IE right now,
Yeah.
I think it's that merger when that happens.
Yeah.
When it finally happens the way it needs to happen, it's
Yeah.
already been bubbling.
Right.
It just has to go now. Cause
I think it's just like Los Angeles as a city. The
Yeah.
city of Los Angeles has been around for a very long time. So it's
Yeah.
just like, they've had more years. Whether it's music, the Hollywood film industry, all that.
Yeah.
They've had years to develop that city. You know what I'm saying? You got to think. When was Moreno Valley? Sunnymead. When was
exactly.
Sunnymead
It was
founded?
1980s. We barely the late 80s is how long the murder's
I
been
moved
around.
there in 98.
I moved there in 94.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? This is more
Damn,
time.
that's
so
deep.
we just we on the cusp of something because now it's further along in time. We've had more years.
Okay.
That's all I think it is. I think a lot of people try to make comparisons and they try to do all this. One thing I hate is like LA versus IE. IE versus San Diego,
Yeah.
LA versus the Bay. That
Yeah.
shit is bullshit. California is one of the biggest states in America, and y'all want to divide it. It's weird to me. You feel me?
Real talk.
Like,
real talk.
I love Bay Area.
That's
music.
why I love UTB. I'm gonna be real. That's why I fuck
Yeah.
with it because we have people in the Bay.
Yep.
We have people in Diego. We have people
Yeah.
everywhere, and then of course you and
Right.
everybody. We all have an extended family that we
Yeah.
all fuck with, and that's what it's
Exactly.
about. It's just
It's
artist
the
unity.
entire state. There's
Exactly.
it's not like the Carolinas. It's not a North California and a South California. Like there is, of course, you know what I mean? But there's
it's
not a
different,
boundary.
but it's just like different family members.
There's no boundary, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't create a boundary that don't need to be there. That's how I feel
Exactly.
about it. And yeah, we shouldn't divide it. We one big state.
Exactly.
And we kind of similar in a lot of ways.
And more than you think.
Even though it's so big and we spread out, like we really similar. I love Bay Area music.
And we all smoke the best of weed.
Facts. No matter where you are
No
in
matter
Cali.
where you go in Cali, you can throw some rock on some kill.
Yeah, like there might be certain cities where the weather's better, so you could grow it better. And all that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
like
exactly.
like
I already
Humboldt
know.
is up north.
Yes,
but it's
exactly.
like I can smoke Humboldt down where I'm from too. So it's like we all
Exactly.
got good weed.
Exactly. All right. Next question.
Yeah.
If you could make a festival and you could have a lineup,
Ooh wee.
who would be your lineup at a festival? One day.
How many
2
artists do
stages.
you want me to do?
2 stages.
How many artists are we gonna name? Like
Five artists each stage. 10 artists. You get 10 artists, one lineup. So they all have to be alive.
Okay, got you. That's tough. Hove.
Okay.
It's like, to me, Hove is like one of the best performers.
I love
'cause
you
he
went
don't-
for the budget
he don't-
already. You already
yeah,
said half the
yeah.
budget.
No, there's no budget. This is
I
a
was
dream scenario.
Beyonce, Santana.
I'm gonna have me personally. I'm gonna have Dipset. You feel me?
Damn.
I'm gonna have because I seen Dipset at Pay
So you just want a
Dues,
whole Rockefeller reunion?
2012. Nah, probably just them.
Okay.
It's comedy. You know,
No, you said nah, just them.
from the new generation, like Thug, J. Cole, Kendrick.
Damn. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's so many people to name. Man. You got me on the spot.
I would
But it
say-
this is what I would do if I had a festival and I had multiple stages. I'll make each stage its own vibe. So no matter who you are, what demographic you are, you come enjoy it, and then maybe go and you know spread your musical endeavors.
I'm gonna
too.
say mine. I'm just thinking about it offline. I'm gonna go. I love the music change. Shit, that fucking
Yeah,
freaked
fire.
me out. I was like, whoa, shit.
Hey.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm hot. It's beautiful. Shout out whoever this is, whoever I got this from. I can't shout you all yet. You
I'm
ain't
about
pay
to.
me.
I'm about to.
Yeah, you know, you're gonna see
I'ma
what's up
find
after
out.
this. We're gonna see what's good.
My guy.
But now my show is Sade,
Oh yeah.
Lenny Kravitz,
Yeah.
No Doubt,
Oh no, that would be so
No
crazy.
Doubt.
That would go crazy.
and then I want Beyonce, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre,
Yeah, that would be fire.
and then I want Juicy J
Oh yeah, Juicy will go big.
with 3-6 Mafia,
Oh, that's deep.
and then Little John and Eastside Boys
that
live
would be so-
together
that
with
would-
a Little John
That would
DJ
be
set.
so turnt. That would be so turnt, bro.
And lastly, who else? Who's the last one I got? Probably like Beyonce. Fuck it. If I have the budget.
Nah,
First
with my
line.
festival, I would make one stage like hip hop, and then I also have some ratchet shit going on. That's what I need.
That's what I'm saying.
I need
I'm
a
thinking
mix.
like I might have Mustard. I want
Nah,
Mustard to
want
do a
some-
DJ set.
I want some ratchet shit in there for sure. Like,
That'd be crazy, bro.
one's gotta
Have you
go
been to
up.
festivals yet? What festivals
Yeah.
you been to?
I've been to Pay Dues. I've been to South by Southwest. If you really want to call those festivals,
Yeah.
I went to Coachella like 2013, something like
Who'd
that.
you see at Coachella?
Bro, I don't even remember. It was like some.
It was a days?
It was a day. Yeah, bro.
It sounds like you had a great Coachella.
Because I wasn't really at the stage. I was like with people and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch much. Yeah.
And last question. Top 3 places, because you already named a bunch of places you travel to.
Yeah.
Top 3 places you would love to travel to
Oh, that I ain't been yet?
that you ain't been yet.
Japan, Brazil, and let's think. I ain't been to Canada.
You've never been to
Right,
Canada?
I went all the way to Europe. I ain't been to Canada yet.
What?
Yeah,
Hey, man, Toronto is popping.
I heard.
I've been to Toronto and you eat this. Have you ate poutine before?
No, but everyone
sounds crazy as fuck.
No, listen. I got people in Montreal that tell me like, when you come out, we're gonna get you some poutine.
Bro, eat the poutine. I ate the
Yeah.
fucking Philly cheesesteak poutine.
Oh,
and if
that
people don't
sounds-
know what poutine is, it's French fries with cheese curds. It
Yeah.
sounds nasty,
Sounds
but it's
disgusting.
fire.
It's amazing.
It's
I
so,
heard.
he said it's amazing. And then they put meat in that shit, so it's like carne asada fries,
my-
kind of. Except
So one of my homies that's from LA, like born, raised LA.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the food trucks and stuff got carne asada fries. That's
Yeah.
our shit.
Yeah.
Whether you from LA or not. He told me he went And he was like, bro, that shit's better than carne asada fries. I'm you know me, I'm from LA. I've had them all in California. He's like, and that shit's legitimately better than carne asada fries.
Hey,
I'm like,
man.
wow, bro. That's why I want to try it so bad.
And I can't lie. You know what's funny? I have a funny ass Toronto story.
We got here. Spill it.
Look, real shit. So I'm on tour. One of my second tour. We had a show in fucking Canada. So I'm driving and we're driving across the border and we get stopped at the border, like typical tour shit. And they go to customs and we all have to get out and they take all our shit out and they bring all the dogs out and shit. And fucking one of the homies had loud pack, didn't wash his shorts. And you know when they smoke weed, it still has a scent. Yeah. So then the dog picked up weed there and then emptied all our shit out after that. Yeah. Then they found a little medicine capsule with like marijuana dust in it. Oh, wow. Because I kept weed in there at one point, but all I had was like some Motrin in there. Right. Because I was traveling. I just took a couple pills.
But now they thinking that's something.
So now they put me in a room and I look at my homies, I'm like, and they laugh at me to this day. I'll be like, hey, bro, y'all just go without me, man. They got me. It's over, bro. Go to jail. It's fucking done.
Hey, you was stressed.
I'm square as fuck. I ain't never been in no jail and shit. You know me in the murder. I kick it with niggas, but I ain't doing no jail. I was never that nigga. Nah. So I'm in Canada, and this is my time dealing with police and fucking the day talking to me
with like some international shit in your mind.
My nigga, I'm thinking it's over. I'm thinking it's done. So then they look at me, they're like, okay, look, we looked at your record and we know that, you're from Moreno Valley, California. You have a pretty clean record. Your mom is this name, your dad's this name.
They know everything.
I'm like, fuck. They're like, so we can deport you right now. And that would be what we could do legally. But we're just gonna write a fine. And now for the next 15 to 20 years, I have a red flag on my account.
To go into Canada.
Yeah. So they let me into Canada, but for the next 15 to 20 years, anytime I go to Canada, it's like mandatory search.
Wow, bro.
So I gotta go to Canada square as fuck.
You probably gotta,
I'm bringing nothing.
You gotta notify them beforehand, huh?
But here's the deep thing. Yeah. When I got to Canada, they had better drugs than what we fucking had before going in. Yeah. That's why they didn't want us bring. They want us polluting their shit. Because they had the flame shit there.
Yeah, they like,
bro,
keep y'all shit on that side.
I could tell you some shit, but I'm recovering and I'm saved and it's good, but just trust me.
I'm proud of you too, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Another day we'll talk about that.
I understand, because I got stopped going into Canada myself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were trying to go from New York to Detroit, and we didn't know the way we was taking. We were going to have to pass through the border. Like, we were going through Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
So we tried to go through. I got my passport. We all had our passports, so we were good. And we was telling them, like, yo, we just trying to get to Detroit. So this was the route it told us. We ain't never drove this before. Yeah. So they searched everything. We didn't have no weed. What we had was a burnt out joint. It wasn't even a roach. You could just tell it was a joint we smoked. There was no weed.
Oh, it's no weed?
Less than that. Like down to the tip, bro. But you could see the burnt. You know what it is when you see it.
Yeah.
So they pulled that out. They was like, I thought you didn't have no weed in the van. And I was like, that's weed to you? Like, I don't, bro. I
You're
get
from
it.
Cali.
Yeah, I get it. I'm like, I get it. We did smoke on the road, but like, we're not bringing weed into Canada.
So they turned y'all around?
Yeah, but not for that reason. Like it was crazy. They was asking me about, because I don't have a record either, but they was asking me about speeding tickets. They was asking me like no bullshit. You know what I did? They didn't believe I was who I was or some shit. Like, you know, they was skeptical. So I
and they was trying to say, what's all this merch? How much are you making? And like weird shit.
So I just made them watch New Day. And I put it on my Snapchat. You can see the dude that's like gotta approve us. He's like watching the video. He's like, oh shit, that is you. You are rapping with these people. Like, it was so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. And they turned us away though, because my DJ had a vandalism charge for graffiti like mad long ago.
So you were supposed to go to Canada?
Nah, we were just trying to pass. Yeah, we're gonna drive through. We didn't know we was coming up on the border, but when we got there, we good. We don't got nothing. Like, we got passports. Like, nope. Oh, you had vandalism? Oh, you got a speeding ticket? Oh, nah, you gotta turn around. But they was nice enough to like tell us where to go and stuff. They was like, yeah, you just take this road and you go down to this freeway and you could take it through this way. Cause my driver was experienced for the Sprinter, but he's from Atlanta, so he don't know the northern United States like
Hey,
that.
we had a Jamaican driver.
Oh, that was
His
lit.
name was Dreddy, and my nigga was nice, bro. He was like, he played no fucking games. When he was like, we be there at 6 o'clock.
Oh, you gonna be there
At 6:05, he's out.
Yeah,
And will literally not care who you are.
yeah.
Cause he was paid by, I guess, the label or something.
Yeah, he gotta
So
go.
he was like, if
Yeah.
he's not at the venue at this time,
You getting left.
like,
You getting left.
fuck all that you're on shit.
I almost got left in Switzerland. I almost got left my damn self, bro. Hey, like, cause I'm so high off the first 2 shows.
That's what
and
happens, bro.
And I'm outside smoking, and for some reason I don't realize everybody got on the bus. So then someone leans out the window. They're like, "You finna stay in Switzerland?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm on the bus." Like, I know what that's
shit.
like, bro. You finna stay here.
I was got left a few times. My nigga Lil C, when I was in Atlanta, of course I always
yeah.
bring back Atlanta because I went to school out there and I fucking went back and I was high on some tour shit.
Yeah.
You know, you got that first couple show money, you get that first couple thousands, you look
Yeah.
in the bank, you're like, ooh.
So
I go out there, I'm paying everyone back, anybody I've ever owed, you know, paying my little shit. I get so faded out there after the show. We had like a 5 a.m. call time.
Ooh.
And I
Where
didn't
y'all going?
We're leaving from Atlanta, I believe, going to North Carolina.
Okay, yeah, it's a little trip.
It was like 2-3 hours, but we had to be there. Where it was like,
It's not that far, but it's like, I know what you mean, because them
I remember it
runs-
was a 5 a.m. call time. I remember it was
Yeah.
like early, and I remember I got there like 5:15.
Yeah.
And my nigga Lil C, shout out Lil C, I love him. Yeah, he cussed me out.
Oh shit.
He was like, "Come on, my nigga, what the fuck you think? You think you on? You think
Yeah,
you how? Oh,
right.
niggas think they're on now.
They always say that on tour. You
niggas
think you
think
on?
they
Huh? Oh, you
on.
think you on?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Nah, for sure.
He's like, "Oh, you think you these niggas? So you're on the bill."
Yeah. Oh, you Jay-Z now. Like,
Yeah,
they
I'm
always
like,
hit you
all
with that. Yeah.
Man, but you know, we can sit here and talk for a minute all
Yeah,
day
of
long,
course.
bro. But
this is normal.
real shit, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
And I want you back as always. And
Yeah.
for real, we could have talked about a lot of shit, so this ain't gotta be your last
Nah,
time.
we gonna have a part 2.
Got
You just
to.
let me know when, and we gonna figure it out. Especially because, like, you know, we kind of briefly talked about what I'm about to release, but I'm
Yeah.
about to start going crazy. Like,
Well, if you're gonna
there's
let the
never
people know, I was
be
gonna say,
another
let the
Nick
people
D's
know.
hiatus ever again.
I love it.
Facts. Like,
I love it,
it's
'cause
never
we
gonna
need it.
happen. You're gonna get visuals, you're gonna get music, you're gonna get, like, you know, it's crazy. I designed this myself. Like, I put this together in Photoshop. I printed this. I do everything right now. So I'm just in a mode where I'm not stopping. It's not happening.
Well, let the people know what it was coming up with. Let the people know where they can get your shit.
Yeah, so I got the webpage, Nicky D's with 3 S's. My social media handle, NICKYDSSS.com.
For sure.
You can get, it's like a landing page. So you can get everything there. You can get the music, you can get the videos.
YouTube.
And I'm also going to be doing shit like where because I got stuff in the stash that I never put out.
Nigga,
I'ma
I
give,
know you
like,
do.
I'm going to give like special shit. I'm going to be like, yo.
You know what? Let me talk some shit real quick. All right.
I'm going to do.
This nigga Nick. Now, hold up. This nigga Nick. All right, I know we didn't get our professional with our interview real quick, but hold up.
Yeah.
I didn't see this nigga shoot whole videos
And not drop.
and not drop it.
Yeah.
He's worse than fucking Prince. I'm gonna
Oh,
say it.
nah,
This
nah.
nigga will hold some shit. Drop it. Let the people know, bro.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be.
I had to call you out.
I'ma
Sorry, bro.
I'ma
I
even
seen
be,
it.
I'm gonna be even doing stuff like you do something as simple as like
But that shows how much-
get on the mailing list, and I'm gonna give you exclusive video no one ever seen. It's unlisted on YouTube. Type
That's
shit
tight.
like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to really engage with.
That's
people.
what separates you, though. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. All jokes aside, that's what I like about you because you make people want it.
Yeah, like
You create the anticipation.
like basically with me, the type of artist I am, the deeper you dig, the more you're gonna find.
Exactly.
real.
Exactly, man. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you coming through Big Cali World,
my
man.
dog.
Real
I
shit.
appreciate you.
Hey, real
Can you
talk.
please hold the EP? Call me when it's popping.
Let's
That's
go.
coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Shout
go.
out my man New High Films.
For
We're
sure,
working
for
on
sure.
the No Calls video today. As soon as I leave here, we're shooting No Calls. You know what I'm saying?
Where you shooting that at?
Like in the desert somewhere. It's gonna be special.
You in the
Shout
desert?
out my man Ben Brady.
You getting real magical out there?
Yeah, we getting real crazy. It's about to get physical.
Hey, man, well, for sure. Well, I'll go ahead and bless you with a little bit.
I appreciate
Need us a
you.
little medicine on the way
Yeah.
out to get you right.
Yeah, we're gonna spark that.
Yes, it's going to be beautiful,
I
man.
might FaceTime you later, like, hey, this shit, what is this called? Where you get this from?
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, though, man. But
And then
anyway.
good luck before the end of the year. Good
Thank
luck.
you. I appreciate Okay, cool.
That's the album.
I'm high.
But hey, no, you too. But see, that's one of the meanings I was talking about. It's the good one. You feel me?
You know why? Because
Like-
I was authentic. Because I really was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah,
bro.
nah.
But now, good luck.
Good luck. The album, mixtape, whatever. It's a full project.
Let's go, man. All right, for sure. Well, we're gonna be looking out for that, man. And also for all your podcasts, all your audio visual needs, go to productiveculture.com/podcast. In the How Did You Hear About Us section, put in Big Cali World or Argoon Radio. God, I had to remember that. That's a lot.
Yeah,
I
it
should
is.
write that down, but that was nice. Anyway, for all your recording needs, also when it comes to music, also you got to come to Element Recording Studios in Pomona.
For sure.
Shout out Cast One, also on the ones and twos.
Definitely. This
Playing all the
playlist
music.
was awesome, bro.
Real
You
shit.
played more Dilla than Quick, too.
Ah!
Nah, shout out to Quick, though, man. Legend.
The saga continues,
Yeah,
bro.
we're gonna continue this.
Of course, UTB Worldwide.
Yeah.
Big bros, we appreciate it, man. And yeah, man, this is another good one, man. It's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent, but some of the ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy Big Cali, Nick D's.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate
Man.
you, man.
Facts.
Let's go, man.
Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Ain't nobody fresh like C, built like bear, nigga strong like tree, strong like Kush, too hype like E. Entourage stick so thick like sheet. First class bitch, you know all 3 seats. Got the pass like free, talking free like cheap. You gon' cheat, hoodie bigger than whatever you gon' be. We gon' stack like cheese, that's 100-something G, nigga. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit.